Please welcome back the remarkable Colin Farrell.
Great to have you here. It's
Good
great
to be here. It's good to see you again. I feel like
Joy.
Joy.
She is.
Oh my God, she's gamey. Not just in a gambling sense.
So you were watching the show.
I was listening.
And you know, we talked about the midlife crisis, and I heard you just turned the big 50.
Let's jump straight in. Yeah.
So happy birthday.
Thank you.
So how do you feel about it?
I love getting older.
Yeah.
I love getting older. I mean, I feel that I don't, I feel that in your teens, in your 20s, in your 30s, you're constantly trying to look for who you are in relation to the world around you, if your life has meaning, if you're worthy of having a life in all these ways.
Yeah.
And as you get older, that stuff kind of fades away,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
And I just think, life is so short. If you're lucky to live to 80 or 90, it's just a blip, you know? And
Yeah.
It is a
I
blip.
think we don't talk about death enough. I honestly think we don't talk about death because if you're in life and you have to contend with hunger or sickness or war, well, then you don't have any existential crises, right? If you're fortunate enough to not have to deal with those major issues,
Yeah.
like all of us in here, not saying that there aren't sick people in here, God forbid, and stuff, and wish you the best if there is anyone dealing with that, but if you're living a decent enough life and you have a roof over your head and food in your belly, you have existential concerns. They're not the other ones that I just mentioned.
Right.
And those existential concerns are inevitably going to be around death as well, whether you talk about it or not.
Yeah.
We all fear it. It's the one thing that we're going to, all of us, it's the only thing, it's been said before 1,000
Not
times.
me. I'm not
It's
going.
the only thing you're
And
gonna-
I am telling
I
you.
hope it's a long time away.
I'm not going.
But that Grim Reaper is coming for you as well, sister. You know, like all of us. And I think in
But not
schools we
today.
should talk about
Not
death
today.
like it shouldn't be this big fearsome
Yeah.
thing. And don't get me wrong, I'm not okay with it.
Yeah.
Like if I'm in an airplane that hits turbulence, I don't want to die. I want life to slow down. That's the only thing. Like, I love getting older, but I'd love to tip the brakes a little bit. It all seems to be going too fast.
Right.
But as you said, it's just enjoy the moment, enjoy the day, try and have a
Yeah.
bit of gratitude. Nature is always around. Human beings are making a mess of things, but nature is honest and
Yeah.
always there.
Yeah.
And all that kind of jazz. I love being 50.
Yeah.
Beautifully said. I love Sugar. This show
Thank
is
you.
absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, let's sell some TV.
I've been to the first season in just a matter of days, and the show has a sci-fi twist. If you haven't watched, mute your TVs because I'm going to give a little bit away. But
Plug your ears if you're
character
here.
plays a private detective in LA. But we find out eventually in the show that he comes from this alien group that was sent to Earth.
Yes.
It's actually like the sci-fi aspect is actually a very small part of the
is.
show, which is fascinating how it's done. What can we expect in this new season? Does it explore that more? And I want to know, is there any romance in Sugar's future?
There were some interspecies. Yeah. I don't know. We don't
it
really.
that way.
Yeah, we don't really get into the asking the questions that might arise. But there's a little bit of romance. He is at the start of the season. He's the only one of his kind left on the planet. So he's contending with a kind of a depth of loneliness that he's never experienced before. And loneliness, as everyone in this room, of course, all of us can attest to, is a very human thing, and we all feel it at certain times. So there's a lot of human experiences. Violence is more prevalent in a personal way to him in this season. So he's just contending. The whole thing about being an alien was just so that we could, I suppose, look at the human experience as if it was the quote-unquote other. And we could see how he was becoming humanized through his involvement and attachment to the human relationships that he was having over time. So it's a kind of a gentle show, but it does, it looks at what it is to be a human being through the gaze of this sentient being from another planet.
We all watched it. It's terrific.
And it's
Thank
so
you for
beautiful.
watching it.
Yeah.
Honest to God,
Yeah.
thanks for
beautiful
watching
show.
it.
Well, Colin, you recently went to a special screening of Steven Spielberg's Disclosure Day, which is also a phenomenal film.
Yeah.
You reunited with your Minority Report co-star, Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
I want to ask you what that was like, and where can I get that popcorn bucket?
I know, that's
Wow.
Yeah.
Stephen with popcorn for a brain.
I can get you that bucket.
Okay.
I want
Make some
one
calls,
too.
will be.
I will.
I loved, I worked with Tom on the thing, Minority Report.
Yep.
God,
Oh,
20
All phenomenal.
20 years ago. Is it?
Yes.
So good, Spielberg.
So good.
I mean, that was mad because I was 22 or 3 at the time.
Wow.
And
It was that long ago.
Yeah.
I'm working with Spielberg, you know, and Tom Cruise. And I grew up, I mean, I think the first film I ever saw in the cinema was E.T. and then Close Encounters. And then, you know, I was a bit older, obviously, Schindler's List, you know, and it just, John Williams and Steven Spielberg kind of raised me in a way, you know. So yeah, to see Tom working with him was a blast. He's
You were a little
super
competitive
energetic.
with it, weren't you, Tom
I
Cruise?
don't know if I was competitive with him or he was competitive with me. No, he'd come onto the set and he'd, because we were doing, yeah. No, Tom was great. He'd come onto the set and he'd watch them because there was one scene in it where we had a foot chase, me and him. And so they'd be done. There was some shots that we were in the same kind of frame. So I'd run through and then who was chasing who? He'd run through and then I was chasing him. But then there was plenty of footage where they would just shoot my stuff running and then they'd come in and they'd shoot his stuff running. And he'd come on and he'd have a look at the monitor and see what we just shot with me and he'd be like, okay.
And he'd run
You can see he's
faster.
like, all right, yeah. Get that cruise, get those arms pumping. But he's amazing, Tom. And honest to God, he's nothing but, in my experience of him, he just brings positive energy everywhere he goes, you know. And he's really kind.
That's what
and he
loves
loves. He really is. Like, honestly to God, you know, he's just
always says that
everyone.
about him.
And he'll stay here for 2 hours until the last person leaves the building signing autographs. And that's not everyone's cup of tea. And I'm not saying it should be everyone's cup of tea, but it's the way he does things.
I've got to
he's
ask
amazing.
you. I've got to ask you something because I love you in Penguin.
Thank you.
Love it. You'll be back as the Penguin in the Batman Part 2 after the Penguin TV series. It was nominated for 24 Emmys. Including 24 Emmys, including Best Actor for you. Well deserved. Now you're so unrecognizable as the
I
Penguin.
like you better in your other stuff.
I mean, it's unbelievable. And what can you tell us? Like, how did you perfect the accent, the walk, the Penguin walk? It was incredible.
Really fast.
Was it method acting?
Fun. I tried to stay with the limp, and then my hips, let's get back to the old age, the middle age.
Yes.
My hips were kind of gone after day 2, so I said, nah, screw that. I'll just do it between action and cut. But no, it was just playing, you know. It was such, and I grew up watching. It was such a privilege to do because I grew up watching Burgess Meredith.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
With the-
Yeah. You know, I was sitting on the carpet.
I gotta go.
Let's go. I talk too much.
No, not
love
at
it.
all. We
Just
just are short.
Yeah.
Season 2 of Sugar is streaming right now on Apple TV with new episodes every Friday. Do yourself a favor. If you want to have a good time, it's really well done. And then, of course, check out Penguin. You know, you have to
so good.
sort of find it as well. But the kid doesn't disappoint.